What we're going to do right now, I want to talk about something something that our young people really have a problem doing. You think about it, we go through, our issue that we had when I was younger is different from the issues that the youth have today. Not that I'm not young, they make me crazy. I don't even think of Jesus. But there's something that they battle with. And matter of fact, it's not just a young thing. It's not even, it's a human thing. And this thing right here is something that will get us to the point where we will compromise our living, we will compromise our love for God just to please, one, ourselves, two, others around us. And it's a very, matter of fact, I'll share it this way. There was a woman. She was walking down the side of a road, side of a hill. And as she was walking down the hill, she was walking, and there was nothing down there but like deep hole. She was walking, and then she tripped. She tripped, and she fell, and she grabbed onto a branch. And she was holding onto a tree branch for dear life.
Oh, God. What do I do? What do I do? I can't reach my cell phone, so I can't call anybody. Wait. Don't look down, don't look down. God, I need you right now. God, I know we don't talk much. Oh, don't look down. But, oh, God. I kind of need your help. Oh, God. I can't hold on. I'm getting tired. Oh, God. Please. If you hear me, can you please help? God, please. Oh, this is hard. Hold on. Just hold on. Everything's going to be okay. Calm down. Don't look down. Oh, God. God, can you hear me?
Yes, my daughter. You called.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm glad to hear your voice. I'm kind of in a jam right now, and I was wondering, can you help? My arms are tired.
My daughter.
Yes.
You want me to help you?
That's kind of the gist of it. Yeah. That'd be nice. Could you do something, please?
Then, you know what? I speak to you every night. You are faithful.
I try.
You never neglect me. And you seem to care for me. So for this, I will help you, my daughter.
Oh, thank you. Can you do some quick? Helicopter, jet, anything. What you got?
What I want you to do is very simple. I want you to let go.
Can I talk to God, please? That's not funny. Come on, please.
Did you not ask me to help you, my daughter?
Yes.
Did you not ask me to save you, my daughter?
Yes.
Do you not need me, my daughter?
Yes. Very much so.
Then let go. And then she paused. She didn't want to do it. The tree branch broke. She fell and died.
Looking at that, it reminded me of something that I had gone through a few years ago. And the way I explained it is so similar to that little demonstration. I felt like I was standing at the edge of a cliff. And I was holding on to something. And the thing that I was holding on to, I didn't want to be holding that. But I felt like my only other option was to fall, and the only way, and there was nothing to catch me. I felt like there was nothing to catch me. So I didn't want to let go because of fear of falling. Even though I knew God, even though I know, and I said that I know that he is a God that I can trust. I know that he is all powerful. I know that he is all this. But I still had so much fear because I couldn't see his hand waiting there. Or he didn't send a helicopter to just lift me off. But I wanted to let go. And that's why many of us and our young people, like you mentioned in your poem, find it so difficult to let go because they can't see the hand of God there, literally, with your eyes. And the fear of, God, are you really gonna catch me? God, are you really gonna be there? What if I fall and die? What if I fall and die? But at the same time, I know that if I stay here holding on to the sin, if I stay here holding on to the drugs, if I stay here, I'm gonna die. So in my eyes, at that moment, I saw death and death. Death and death, and I couldn't see God. Even though I knew he was there. Even though I knew that he existed. Sometimes it's not a matter of if God is real. It's how real is he to me? How real is he to me? Jeremiah 29:11 says, for I know the thoughts that I think towards you, said God. Good and not of evil. To give you an expected end. And it's the faith. It's the faith. It's the faith. It's letting go and seeing what happens. And that's what I did for my situation. I said, God, I know that you're there. I know that you're real. And I cannot see how I am going to survive either way. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see any positive outcome for me in this, even though I see you. But in all of that, I decided, you know what? I don't want to die here. I don't want to die here, so I'm going to take my chance. I'm going to take my chance. I'm going to take the risk and let go. And that's when we see the power of God. When we let go, we want to see his power. We want to see the helicopter come, right? To say, yes, God, I believe. Now I'm going to jump in. But God is saying no, because we walk by faith, not by sight. We walk by faith, not by sight. You're not always going to see the rescue team. You're not always going to see the ambulance. But God is saying, close your eyes and just let it go.
Wow.
Close your eyes and just let it go. Close your eyes and just let it go. In 2 Corinthians 12, verse 8 to 9, which is very common. When I say very common, I mean that we as Christians, we use this a lot of times. And Paul said, 3 times I pleaded with the Lord to take it away from me. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. And a lot of times we focus on the my grace is sufficient part, but we forget my power. My grace is sufficient because my power is greatest in your weakness. And God needs you to be weak so that his strength can show. God needs us to be weak so that his strength can show, because when we have him here in our hand, he can't do much. He needs to have us in his hand. Then he can do whatever. He can do whatever. It's easy for us to say, you know what? I'm going to let go and let God do this. When we see how it could work out. When we have gone over it like 10 times in our minds, and we found like 10 possibilities of how this is possible. But that's through our eyes. Whenever it's possible within the limitations of flesh and blood, it's easy for us to trust God. That's why God puts us in situations or allows us to be in situations that are beyond our ability to control, because only then can we truly see his power. And that's what, when we talk about let go and let God what? Let go and let God show us how great He is. Let go and let God show us how powerful He is. When Moses was faced against the Amalekites, he went up on the mountain and he held his staff up in the air. He held his hands up in the air, which is part of us for a sign of surrender also. You know, we put our hands up in the air. And I see that as, God, I am letting this battle go into your hand. And that is the only way. The scripture tells us that whenever his hands started coming down, the Israelites start to lose. Whenever his hands started to come down, they started to lose. So he had to have the support of Aaron and her to hold his hands up, because only when he let go and let God take over, that is the only time that they were able to defeat the Amalekites and win the battle. Fear is something that really prevents us from letting go and letting God. Peter underwater. Fear caused him to begin to sink. And our job when it comes to supporting each other, our job is to be there in prayer and encouragement, and not to condemn, to help to remove that fear of what's going to happen to me when I am exposed. What's going to happen to me? God, how far am I going to drop? How far am I going to drop? What am I going to have to step away from in order for you to catch me? Let me explain if you're not getting it. If I'm saved and I'm in church and I'm in ministry and I'm holding on to some sort of soul tie or some sort of struggle and some sort of battle, and the only way for me to get over this is if I let go. And sometimes letting go includes me exposing myself. Sometimes letting go means that somebody else is going to find out. That somebody else is going to see the dirt that I've been trying to cover up. Sometimes letting go includes all of that. So there's fear of, what are they going to say? How are they going to treat me? Our job is to show love, and that's why a lot of young people don't want to let go, because they're afraid of condemnation. We are there to help each other to let go and see the power of God. Just like Moses and Aaron were Aaron and her were holding Moses' hand up so that they can help him to see the power of God and for themselves. Letting go and letting God. Letting go and letting God what? Letting go and letting God show us his power. In our weakness, he is made magnificent. Magnificent. And we cannot see that unless we're under pressure. So when you are under pressure, let go and let God. Let him show you how great he is. How great he is, because he's just waiting. He's just waiting for the opportune moment. So instead of saying, God, why am I going through this? Why am I going through this? It's God, show me your power. Show me your glory. Show me your greatness. Let them see. Let me see and let the world see how great my God is. Let go and let God. Amen.
The Levitical Room meets every Tuesday night from 7 to 9:30 p.m. at Canticles Lounge here in Brooklyn, New York. Like us on Facebook at The Levitical Room.